The Arctic is warming twice as fast as the rest of the planet. And for polar bears, that means trouble. Their habitat is disappearing, and their food source is becoming less reliable. But they're not giving up without a fight. This is a story about a polar bear and her 3 cubs. She has to keep them safe from a changing world. In the Arctic, the ground beneath your feet isn't always what it seems. It can be a solid sheet of ice, but it can also be a thin, treacherous layer covering a hole to the murky water below. That's why all good polar bear moms take the same precautions. They make a den in the snow, a safe place for her and her cubs to hide from storms and predators. But sometimes the den isn't safe from everything. It's spring, and the ice is starting to melt earlier than usual. And with the warmer temperatures come other animals looking for a meal. A polar bear and her 3 cubs are making their way across the ice when suddenly a hungry whale surfaces right off the coast. The cubs can smell the danger and stay close to Mom. They know that if that whale gets any closer, she'll have to do anything to protect them. And the mother bear knows that the whale isn't the only thing that could threaten her cubs. As the climate changes, the Arctic's ecosystem is shifting, forcing polar bears to move further north in search of food and forcing humans to move into. In this changing environment, nothing is certain except change itself. The mother bear will have to rely on instincts honed over thousands of years to keep her cubs alive. With spring melting away, our polar bear family is running out of time to find food. Mother and cubs head toward the shore where melting ice reveals rocks and pebbles, a sure sign that there might be seals nearby. Polar bears are well adapted for life in the Arctic. Their thick layer of fat and fur helps keep them warm in sub-zero temperatures, and their large paws help them walk on the ice. But their most important adaptation is their sense of smell. Polar bears have an incredible sense of smell. They can detect the scent of prey from miles away. Our mom is a great hunter, but hunting seals is dangerous work. With no food for days, she becomes desperate. She needs to find something, anything to eat. As she searches, the cubs play near a hole in the ice. There's a safe distance from the hole, but the curious cubs don't seem to care. One of them wanders too close and falls into the freezing water. Mom jumps in after him, but it takes some time to pull the shivering cub back onto the ice. Now she has to dry him off and keep him warm. Taking care of her cubs is the most important thing in the world to her. Even when she's hungry, she makes sure they're safe. As the sun begins to set, the temperature drops, the wind picks up, and the snow starts to swirl. A storm is coming! The mother bear and her cubs huddle together for warmth. For now, they're safe in their den. But the storm rages outside, and there's nowhere for them to go. The wind is so strong that it actually lifts the cubs off their paws. They can barely stand up. The mother bear keeps them close, shielding their bodies with her. If anyone can get through this storm, it's her. She's big and strong, but even she needs help sometimes. The next morning, the storm has passed and the sun is shining again. But the happy ending we were hoping for just isn't there. The mother bear is dead. The cubs are scared and alone. The future looks dark, but there is hope. As the sun rises each morning, more and more life stirs in the Arctic. As long as there is life, there is hope. Hey there, welcome to this channel. We've made hundreds of educational videos over the years, and we've learned that kids like you love to learn about the natural world. That's why we created a digital studio where you can make your own digital art and animation. You can explore nature, learn about animals, and build your own interactive stories. Our award-winning app brings the real world to life through interactive stories and activities designed by teachers and child development experts. Learn more at our website,